Na hát, sziasztok srácok, üdvözlök mindenkit hatalmas szeretettel. Itt Misoty Wod beszél, és a mai videóban így most az éjféli órában elhoztam nektek a következő Szellemes videók nézése című videómat. És hát ma nagyon izgalmas dolog lesz, ugyanis most meg fogunk nézni 7 szellemes videót, amikre szinte egyáltalán nincsen magyarázat. Úgyhogy nagyon-nagyon izgalmas lesz. És hát nagyon-nagyon szeretném, hogyha ez véglegesítve legyen. Úgyhogy ja, na úgyhogy én nem is húznám tovább a szót, hanem már is nekilátunk, vagy hát már is elkezdődik a videó, úgyhogy nézzük is, hogy ezt a videót, úgyhogy jó szórakozást kívánok hozzá, és akkor nézzük. Na és hát itt is van a videó, és mint látható, hogy ma ezt fogjuk megnézni, ugye 7 ijesztő videó, amit nem szabad egyedül megnézned. Úgyhogy, ja, na hát akkor nézzük is akkor.
This first video for today was uploaded to the YouTube account Professor Cynical, a content creator from England who typically only posts gaming videos. So, when he uploaded the following video and titled it Terrifying Encounters, My Very Haunted House, it came as a surprise to his viewers. Apparently, after moving into his new house, Professor Cynical started experiencing a series of disturbing events that left him questioning his own beliefs. In the first clip you're about to see, Professor Cynical recounts some of the strange events that have taken place in his home.
Alright everybody, so a lot...
Igen, most a most következő videót azt a Cynical, Professor Cynical YouTube csatornáján vehető észre, ahol is fölkerült egy olyan videója, amelyben éppen dolgokról kezd el beszélni, amikor a felvételben valamilyen oda nem illő jelenet került bele, úgyhogy ezt először nézzük is meg, és aztán utána még beszélünk róla.
You guys have been asking about how things are going in the house. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, strange things have been happening. Like, for example, I posted a video not too long ago where the door was rattling constantly. Like, literally the door handle was physically rattling, and I opened the door, no one's there. So, I mean, I don't know if I believe in this sort of stuff. I really don't. And then another video before that, it sounded like someone was physically running down the stairs at me. And that kind of stuff happens all the time now. And
Hoppá.
the hell?
Valahogy kinyílt a fiók. Levőeszközös fiók.
Oh, I'm sick of this shit. Time as utterly terrifying. It is just one of those things. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I don't know really what else to do about it. So what I've done is I captured a good few things whilst I've not been posting videos about it.
Professor Cynical explains the problems he's been...
Láttátok az előbb először a fiók kezdett, tehát ahogy kinyílt a fiók, akkor utána rögtön rá kinyílt az ajtó is, vagy elkezdett mozogni. Nem tudom hogy, de valahogy elkezdett mozogni. Igen, érdekes.
facing when, out of nowhere, the kitchen drawer suddenly slides open mysteriously by itself. Then, although Professor Cynical doesn't notice, the door behind him begins to move. But this is just the beginning. Professor Cynical begins hearing noises downstairs, so he sets up a camera in his living room and patiently waits behind it. And it doesn't take long before this happens.
Aha, tehát a következő, ezt úgy szintén az a fickó készítette, aki tapasztalt ilyet, viszont ő elhatározta, hogy ezt a szobát, ebbe a szobába elhelyez egy kamerát állványostul, mert hát ugye az állvány is itt van, állvánnyal volt, és a kamera valami olyasmit rögzített, amit szerintem professzor Cynical is meglepő reakciót váltott ki.
So just to show you guys that there's, oh, for God's sake, literally nothing here. Sorry, my tripod getting caught and everything. Literally nothing here. Look, see? Absolutely nothing. Oh, sorry, it's just my tripod wire dangling on the floor there. And just to show you as well.
Okay.
Oh, this is crazy. Right. Wait a minute.
Mi van? Ugye most nem mondod komolyan, hogy a tévé kapcsolódott be?
That wasn't... Oh, for God's sake, that wasn't even on before. Right, let me try and get set back up here.
Igen.
Like, I've never tried to call out before. Apparently it's a ghost. Again, I'm not saying I believe in that stuff. I really don't.
Okay.
I really don't. But apparently if you call out, things are meant to happen or you'll get a response or something. So, fine, let's just try it. I don't know how you do this kind of stuff. Let's see.
Jöjjünk azért nagyon a konyhaajtót.
Hello? Is there any ghosties about? If there's anybody there, can you say
Lejjebb veszem a
hi?
hangot.
Nice to meet you. If there's anybody there.
Oké, most eddig csődet, tehát valamit hallott.
Can you make something move? Again? Can you make anything move?
Hoppá!
An orb quickly flies by the camera, then the door handle aggressively goes up and down. Professor Cynical rushes to open the door, but there's no one on the other side, and even when he checks behind the door, he finds nothing. But when he heads back to the living room, the TV is now on when just before it was off. Confused, he sets back up the camera and sits...
Na de várjunk csak. Hogyha alanyunk, amikor még kirakta a tehát még úgy állványos volt, így ebben a szögben volt a kamera, akkor hogy lehet az, hogy és kikapcsolva láttuk a tévét, akkor hogy lehet az, hogy rögtön az alatt a 10 másodperc alatt rögtön a tévé már bekapcsolt állapotban volt. Tehát magyarán az azt jelenti, hogy az alatt a 10 másodperc alatt történt valami, amíg a fickó kiment.
On the sofa, he calls out to whatever he thinks might be causing the activity in his home, but gets no reply until he says, "Can you make something move?" And then a chair suddenly slides across the floor towards him. A short while later, Professor Cynical decides to record again.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes.
Ó, megint az ajtó. Nézzétek, megint az ajtó.
Nah, mate. Nah.
Nézd meg, megint az ajtó mozog. Ez szerintem csak egy átlátszó madzokkal.
Nope.
Madzokkal lehet
I
megcsinálni.
am moving out. I don't know what this is. I don't care what this is.
Sehol senki a lakásban.
Nope. Just showing you again, ladies and gentlemen, there is nobody else here. Nope.
In the dim light, we can see the door moving by itself again. Orbs and dust, as what Professor Cynical says they might be, can be seen floating around. Although paranormal believers claim that these orb-like things are to do with the supernatural, then if you look closely, the door begins to move slowly, but again, when he checks, there's no one behind it. And after searching the rest of the kitchen and bathroom, there's no one. After uploading this video to YouTube, Professor Cynical's viewers were spooked. They believe and agree with him that his home is haunted, just like he mentioned in the title of this video. But what do you think? Is Professor Cynical's house haunted as he and his viewers believe? Let me know down below. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads.
A következő. What looks in the storm?
This next clip was captured and uploaded to the internet by user A Noel. The clip, captured during a thunderstorm outside Amanda's house, shows something truly strange when analysed carefully. Watch closely.
Please.
A következő felvételt azt egy hölgy készítette a TikTokján, TikTok felhasználójaként, és a TikTok felhasználó név szerint Amanda éppen egy viharos időjárásról szeretett videót csinálni, ami viszont érdekesen is sült el, azonban a felvétel nem úgy sikerült, ahogy azt ő eltervezte. És hát ezt rakta föl a TikTok oldalára.
Tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard. Look, you see it? Look. And it happens again. Look. Look. See? And I'm telling you right now, ignore my dogs. But look, man, I think it's time to move.
Did you spot it? At first glance, it's difficult to make out, but if you look right here, some sort of a figure can be seen standing out in the open when the flash of lightning fades away. But what is it? Captioning this video as, "Tell me you see it, and I'm not going crazy." A Noel uploads the video to the internet, and viewers definitely saw it, leaving their comments and opinions on just what it may be. Top comment by Lizette Sandroman says, "It looked like a figure in white moving across your yard closer to you. Then, at the very end, a figure in black in the middle." But do you see what Lizette and the other 953 other people see? Let me know.
Érdekes. Poltergeist.
This next video was uploaded to YouTube by Candace Gardner, who claims her home is haunted by a, quote, poltergeist. For some time, Candace has uploaded video footage of orbs floating around in front of her home security camera, toys moving on their own, and many other things that have led her to believe it's all down to something paranormal. In this first video, captured on Candace's home security...
És a következő... tehát a következő felvételt azt itt rögtön 3 éve ezelőtt készült, ahol ahol ez a bekamerázott rész, ez elárul mindent, úgyhogy nézzük is meg, hogy pontosan ez mi történik.
Camera condenses in her kitchen when this happens.
Oké. Hát hölgyünk a konyhában van, tevékenykedik. Hát... valahogy hoppá! Valami onnan a felső szekrényről leesett.
A utensil suddenly launches in the air, startling Candace, who jumps in shock. On another day, Candace decides to move the camera closer in the kitchen in an attempt to capture clearer evidence if the quote poltergeist does something. But nothing happens. However, a few days later, the camera captured this.
Már javában. Aha, ez meg eltalálta a kamerát. Tehát ez valami eltalálta a kamerát.
A knife flies out of the knife block, narrowly missing Candace, who again jumps in fear. In the following nights after this, Candace begins to experience something even more disturbing, waking up in the middle of the night with intense pain, only to find unexplained scratch marks on her body, which suggests she may be marked for possession. A few days pass and nothing much really happens, but then, while Candace and her husband are resting in their living room, something terrifying happens.
Na, a következő, az meg ebből a szögből jött, ahol aztán végül ez a kamera rögzítette ezt a jelenetet, amit most láthatunk. Olyan, mintha valami fölemelné hölgyünket. A hölgy megijed attól. Az nem tudom, mi volt ott. Aha.
Candace is awoken from her rest by her leg being pulled and twisted in ways that would be impossible for most people. She yells for help, "Get it off me," and her husband struggles to free her from something we can't see that is holding her leg, but who or what could be doing this? YouTube viewers agree with Candace that all these incidents she managed to capture on camera are exactly caused by what she says a poltergeist. But what do you think is going on here? Is this poltergeist activity? Drop a comment with your thoughts.
A szellemvonat.
The next clip in this week's video was captured on a subway train in Mexico. Local legend says that the railway system beneath Mexico City is incredibly haunted, and there have been numerous witness accounts of members of the public seeing mysterious apparitions on trains and hearing disembodied whispers right in their ear. In the upcoming clip, a person rides the subway beneath Mexico City late at night, all alone, or not exactly. Screams can be heard while the train is stationary. Then later in the clip, the person recording pans the train carriage and it's completely empty. But did you see it? it. Right after we see that nobody else is in the carriage, when the person recording pans to the window in front of her, someone or something can be seen sitting right next to her. The video then ends there. Now, viewers are divided on this clip. Some believe it's real, given the haunted history of the Mexico City subway, and some have even experienced similar creepy moments just like this. But others aren't buying it due to how quickly the video cuts out when we see whoever this is in the reflection. But what do you think of this clip? Comment and let me know. We've just launched our YouTube membership program, and I'm excited to invite you to access to members of your name.
Mert jobb túlesni. Na nézzük csak. Haunted House of
Korean ghost hunter Michael from the popular ghost hunting channel Touchy TV captured the following footage and is left viewers creeped out. In the video, Michael ventures out on a solo exploration of an abandoned house that is said to be extremely haunted. Apparently, a former owner passed away under very tragic circumstances, and it's been reported that people have seen a mysterious white figure staring out of one of the windows, but on a second glance, the figure isn't there. After hearing these rumors, Michael makes his way to the abandoned house, and with camera in hand, hoping to capture paranormal activity, Michael starts his ghost hunt.
Úgyhogy nézzük akkor. Igen, már itt éppen mennénk be a házba, amikor a kerekesszék megmozdul. Tehát megmozdul a aha. Hoppá. Mozog, gyerekek, a kerekesszék. Azt nézzétek meg.
A wheelchair begins to turn, mysteriously all on its own. Michael gasps in shock, but continues recording and steps inside, but no one's around. So, how did the wheelchair move? Michael explores the ground floor of the property, where everything seems left behind. However, the sounds of someone walking spooks him, and he flees back outside. But a short while later, Michael makes his way back in. He enters a bedroom and captures this.
Majd aztán itt történik valami. Aha, most valahogy a hálószoba ajtó mögött mintha lenne valaki. Hoppá! Kinyílt az ajtó. Mi a fasz? Mi a fasz? Mi a fasz? Gyerekek, láttátok a függönyt? Az hogy megmozdult?
A door in the abandoned house opens and closes right in front of Michael, and as he approaches, it suddenly swings open, startling him. He rushes to check behind the curtain, but nothing's there. Michael continues his exploration, and as he moves deeper into the abandoned house, he captures something which, after watching the footage back, left him shaken.
Nagyon komoly. Szét vannak dobálva minden.
Did you spot it? Just feet behind Michael, something dark can be seen moving past him, but Michael is completely unaware to whoever or whatever his arms reach behind him. And I'm sure if he noticed it, he would have cut his investigation there, but since he didn't see it, Michael presses on. But as he's exploring the house, he decides to take another look behind that curtain from earlier on and gets the scared out of him.
Itt a következő. Oké. Figyelj, azt a rohadt!
As Michael approaches the curtain, something lunges at him, and Michael flees the house in absolute fear. Michael titled this video claiming that is 100% a ghost. But what do you think? Was this a ghost? Or was it all a big hoax? Share your thoughts below.
Fire like phantom.
The next clip was posted to social media by It's My Carrie. One night, Kareem and her mother were looking through some old videos on their phone, but what started as an innocent trip down memory lane quickly turned into a venture down sinister avenue. They stumbled upon a video captured a few years ago of Kareem's young daughter with her grandfather. And as they watched the video, something else caught their attention. Something that creeped them out.
A következő felvételt egy olyan TikTok felhasználó készített, aki ugye arról szeretett készíteni, hogy ugye itt látunk egy nagypapát az unokával, és a felvétel készítője éppen a nagypapát és az unokát akarta videóra venni, azonban hogy a tábor tűz körül vannak, azonban valami félelmetes alak elkezdte őket követni valamiért, de nem vagyok benne biztos, úgyhogy nézzük meg a felvételt. Micsoda? Most azt nézzétek már meg.
As Kareem's grandfather moves around with the baby in his arms, something transparent can be seen motionless right next to them. And even creepier, as they move, whatever this thing is appears to follow them. But what the is it? Commenters on this video say that whatever this is might be a trick of the light. However, many agree with top comment by Ana Laura Ortiz 86 that everyone's saying it could just be the light, but as soon as I seen it, I found the shape of a goat standing up with horns on top. But what do you think is going on here? Is this something paranormal or just a reflection of the fire? Comment with what you're thinking.
Vent like to go out.
Posted to the internet a couple of years ago by a user named Our Haunted House, these set of creepy clips have recently resurfaced. As the uploader's username suggests, his house is supposedly haunted. Apparently, paranormal activity regularly takes place in and around the uploader's home. Closed doors would mysteriously open all by themselves. Lights would flicker on and off, and his dog would bark at things that he could not see. Wanting to document it all on camera, the uploader creates the account with the username Our Haunted House and posts footage of what he encounters. In this first clip, while he's home alone late at night, his dog alerts him to something out front. Creeped out, he decides to film it for evidence.
What the hell just happened?
My dog just started barking, if you can read. Let's see.
Oké, tehát azt mutatja, hogy van valaki. Azt a kurva! Azt a kurva, olyan, mint hogyha...
As the man looks out the window, a dark figure can be seen just standing there, staring at him from the darkness. Then, when the man rushes to check, whoever it was has disappeared. But some viewers who mention that by him opening the door, he made a grave mistake, as according to them, if it is something paranormal, then he may have inadvertently invited whoever or whatever this is inside his home. And a few nights later, while making his way through his home, he notices something out the corner of his eye. But when he looks, he sees nothing. He does another take, but all seems fine. So he switches the light off and then again notices something in his peripheral vision, and this time he feels a sense of intense fear. But when he switches the light on and looks around, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Spooked by this, he decides to move one of his security cameras into the room where this just occurred. He then switches the light on and off several times, but nothing happens. Still, everything seems fine. However, after several attempts, the camera captures this.
I found the shadow man again.
Oké. Aha! Ott az alak. Azt a kurva neki. Tehát amikor égve van a lámpa,
When the lights go out, a dark figure appears and stands motionless in the shadows. But when the lights turn on, the figure disappears. After uploading this video to his account, a commenter said, "He's behind the curtain," but our haunted house says he wasn't, and moves the camera into a position to show that it wasn't behind the curtain. He hits record on the camera, waits patiently, flicks the light off and on several times, and it doesn't take long for it to show itself again.
Na, következő. Ez ugyanaz. Fölkapcsolom. Lekapcsolom. Azt a kurva.
As the lights go out, the dark figure appears again, but when the lights turn on, it's nowhere to be seen. This was the last time this figure was seen for a while, but one night, while the uploader is relaxing at home, he senses something in the room with him. Wanting to capture more proof, he starts recording on his phone.
Igen, itt a következő.
A pair of glowing, yellowish eyes can be seen watching the man before they slip away out of sight. But whose were they? Scared the activity is getting worse, the man seeks help from God. He lights candles and burns sage around his house, hoping that whatever is haunting him leaves him the alone. But as he's walking around with sage in his hands, whatever is there shows itself again.
Karácsony napján is próbál keresni valamit. Gondolom ilyen idézést csinál.
As he's walking with sage in hand, something startles them from behind, and then a pair of glowing eyes can be seen high up, probably 7 or 8 feet in height, watching them from the darkness. And the uploader and the person recording flee in fear. In the days following this, the man captures creepy noises such as a breath outside his bathroom. And on another day, while he's getting ready for bed, he discovers a message written on his bathroom mirror. But what does it say? We can see writing on the bathroom mirror, and the man claims that the shadow man is leaving him messages. After doing some research on this word, I'm not sure what the meaning of that word might be, and if you have any idea what this means, let me know in the comments. Then, at the same time, while he was getting ready for bed, and when this message appeared, a camera placed in another room caught this.
Na, itt a következő. Most már legyen ez az utolsó, mert... Jaj, Istenként, baszki. Nézd meg. Hát bazd meg. Hát bazd meg. Olyan, mint hogyha a... Bazd!
In the window at the back, during the flashes of light, we can see someone or something slowly peek down and in through the window. But what is it? After this, nothing happens for a few days, and the uploader decides to post a video explaining what he thinks is the reason behind all of it.
Hey everyone, things have been pretty quiet for a few days now, so I wanted to address some of the comments that I've seen and people wondering about me having one arm. Yeah, I have one arm. It's actually because I'm a cancer survivor. And it was in my arm, so they had to amputate it. And between the radiation and surgeries, they kind of bring you to the brink of death without actually you. I feel like that's where theory of the ship, and suddenly I hear boom, 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 and then I turned to the people that were with me, and I was like, "Did you hear that?" And they're like, "No, nobody else in the group heard it, just me." And I'm wondering how much that has to do with what's going on now. Not sure.
So, what do you think is going on here? Is this man's home really haunted as he believes? I'll leave that for you to decide.
De nagyon ijesztő. Hát gyerekek, én meg vagyok döbbenve, úgyhogy nekem ez nagyon-nagyon ijesztő volt, úgyhogy ajánlani tudom mindenkinek, hogy nézzétek meg ezt, mert baromi jó. Úgyhogy ja.